Hello, my name is Ed French, and this is lesson number 3. We'll be discussing what's called length of direction and cross-axis. Use a clipboard. It's a standard clipboard with copy paper to draw on, and if you're serious, over a period of months you'll draw a stack of drawings of people or your subject as lessons, a foot or two high, and date each one. By the end of those few months, you'll be remarkably improved in your draftsmanship. I'm going to give you a look over my shoulder. This is a General Charcoal Pencil, 6B. It's extra soft, and the lead is bigger around in diameter than the harder ones, I think, in this brand. Because it is soft, it is fragile, and so you don't want to push too hard. You don't want to break it. The first line, there are 4 lines on our paper. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Two verticals, 2 horizontals. All the lines that we make, we compare to those lines, whether they're parallel to the vertical, parallel to the horizontal, or at an angle. And we'll start with this line here. I'm going to make it big and bold for the lesson, and it done as well as we can here. Freehand, and this one is called length of direction. That's because it's this long and it goes this direction. This is called a cross axis. And then another length of direction line, another cross axis. And this is how we begin to draw with this method, something that you can see, a model. What I'm going to use is my thumb, and I'll show a series of drawings of my thumb done like that. And the reason is that the thumb, to keep it simple, you get too complicated, try to draw a whole hand or the whole figure, you can't catch this lesson. Again, it's called length of direction. We'll just put and cross axis. And let's say we want to draw something. Well, we'll start just a demo of like a thumb. This is length of direction, cross axis, length of direction, cross axis. Then we come to contours. This first line should express the length that you want your drawing to be and the direction that it's going out of a 360 possible angles or whatever. That one line expresses the beginning of your drawing. Let's say it's a thumb. I'll do it big. Well, inside that we'll have contours, and we're going to have a contour at the other end where the thumb ends like that. These are contour lines. Inside you might call it a box or blocked in, we'll have other lines like this for the thumbnail, more contours, and then we'll have contours that'll go outside of our length of direction and cross axis, and then we'll finish up with another line, a contour out here. And like I say, we're just keeping it simple. I'm looking at my thumb here, putting in a little detail. Make sure you get this: length of direction, cross axis, length of direction, cross axis. And I'll be showing a drawing of a friend of mine from the Middle East, a drawing I did of her on a smartphone image that she sent me. Okay, here are the three basic lines, vertical and horizontal, and a curved line. Actually, all drawings can be simplified to two lines: variations on a straight line and variations on a curved line. Trillions and trillions of times to make different drawings. Okay, here's the basic length direction, cross axis. We're going to progress to the contours, and then keep going and develop a drawing. And we'll get into more complex things here a little bit later. Some shading there. And these are just demo drawings. Just so we don't seem too simple, these are some of the things that can be done with just a line. Getting into shading and so forth here. So just an example, a few examples of what can be done. Here's an example of what can be done with just these three basic lines. Well, a straight line and a curved line to make it real simple. But this is a friend of mine from the Middle East, and she sent me this, a photograph of her on a smartphone. And this is a lesson that I sent to her. But we're not going to get that complex. Make sure we get this idea of cross-axis, length of direction lines to start out with.